Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. I've decided to call this reading Heck Yeah, this is a very difficult journey, so what can we do about it? And I don't know, it's kind of like my theme for the week. I think the new moon energies was very strong. A lot of crazy energies going on. The energies are pushing us to get higher and higher. I also feel like the full moon at the beginning of the month was also um, a bit, I don't know, pushy. It definitely helped me purge for sure. Anyway, I hope you all are doing well. I wish you love and blessings. And I think that the main reason why I'm deciding to do this type of reading is because I'll read comments with there's a lot of talented readers out there on YouTube. And so I'll watch some of the readings and then I like to kind of look at the comments and I just see so much sadness and suffering and, it's very like it hurts my heart to see what people are commenting. And so I decided to do this reading that is, hopefully helpful to everyone. And basically, and just to kind of lighten up the mood, I just said, heck yeah, this is a very difficult journey. So what can we do about it? So every time I pulled a card, I think I pulled like maybe half my decks. And I said to the divine, heck yeah, this is a very difficult journey. What can we do? It was like that type of thing. So I will pull the cards and hopefully this will help everyone. And let's see how it goes. So let me go ahead and put the camera down here. All right, let's see what we got. So, heck yeah. Very difficult journey, but what could we do about it? So, the first card we got is Alchemy. And it says, you have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. So, yeah, so what they're saying is, yes, it's a very difficult journey, but you can transmute you could become an alchemist and you can transmute anything that's happening. So any kind of negative energies, you can transmute to positive energies. If you're in some kind of like, let me give you an example. I think they're telling me to tell you the story. So this week, because of the energies, I work a full-time job, by the way, and I work with case managers, and I had a lot of calls this past week, that had to do with unhappy customers, very upset. And so what I made sure I did was, I know it sounds weird. Let me face the camera. I know this sounds weird, but I promise you this works for some strange reason. Like I'll screen the call, I hear the call, and then I'll hear the very upset person, and I picture them small in my hand, and then I open up my heart chakra and my hand chakras, and I keep saying love and blessings, 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 love and blessings. And what I'm doing is I'm transmuting the energies into positive energies. And by the time I call them, they tell me that, oh, they feel a lot calmer now, that they feel a lot better about the situation. They don't know what happened, but before they're really upset, but now they're not. And so that's why I do it, because it really seems to work. Otherwise, if I don't, like, I'll call up and they're all yelling and screaming. And so what you could do with this, alchemist card, you can do this. You're an alchemist. You can transmute anything. You can transmute anything toxic into something beneficial, as long as you believe and help you ask the divine to help you. And you transmute any negative situation to something positive. Like if you're feeling negative, transmute the energies around you, and you can ask the archangels to help you. You can ask your spiritual entourage to help you. You can use the violet flame, a silver flame, gold flame, pink light, white light, whatever it is. And so I think it's very beneficial. And I do think that for everyone who is suffering, you can also use this to maybe cut any kind of negative cords between you and your twin flame, or take the violet flame and surround your bloodlines and surround you and your twin flame. And I think that you'll start feeling that. So, anyway, I'll put it back on the card. All right. And then the next card you got is emotional healing. And this says, as your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. Yep. And I talk about this probably in every video. As we heal ourselves and we release and purge all the emotional pain, any past baggage, maybe your inner child trauma, um, then as you release that, then your vibration goes up, and the more your vibration, so the more you dig deeper and the more you clear. And so, like I like to talk about the emotion code. When you go on YouTube on the emotion code, you can and then I guess what they're telling me to tell you is that if you're interested, I could do it with you as well. But anyway, so the emotion code has to do with releasing trapped emotions, and then when you release them, physically you feel better, emotionally you feel better, you feel lighter, and then it says you receive new blessings and love. All right, heck yeah, this is a difficult situation, but what can we do about it? Okay, we got Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. This is a beautiful card. Dance with Life. Do something to change your energy. You know what this makes me think of? So if I go on a Netflix, or if I go on a like Amazon Prime, I'll find so many cool videos on, maybe it's Tai Chi, or maybe it's yoga, or my girlfriend was talking about Taibo, all these different things, and it's really fun. And I'll do that, and I'll take these new classes and learn something new, and move my body in a different way. It just made me think of that. But I also have these videos that teaches me how to dance because I'm not a dancer, and but it does change my energy, and it's really fun. But whatever that means to you, dance with life. Do something to change your energy. It really uplift you. You also got Azure, and it says your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. So I think that's the key when we try to force things to happen, because we have this time limit. Because in the 3D, we feel like time is running out. I'm getting older. And where's the time gone? And but in their 5D, or probably higher in the divine's dimension, there is no time, and they don't want you to force it, because it's not going to be a good outcome until the divine timing. But this card is saying your desired outcome will occur, whatever that might be. All right, heck yeah. This is a very difficult journey. What can we do? What can we do? Okay, it says count your blessings. It says a grateful heart attracts more joy, love, and prosperity. Yep. So, if you write down, so what I like to do is every morning I like to write down 5 things I'm grateful for. It does uplift me. I mean, obviously, I have a lot to be grateful for. I have a lot of abundance. And so, and I know I attract more of that and prosperity when I show a grateful heart. All right. What else? Heck yeah. This is a difficult journey, but what can we do about it? We got kyanite. So maybe this is a crystal that you want to work with this week. And it says, make time for self care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Yep. So self care, whatever that means to you. I don't know, like if you want to take like a salt bath, get your nails done, get a massage, meditate, whatever that means to you. Make time for yourself. Nurture yourself. It's essential to take care of yourself, to make time for yourself. All right. All right. What else? Heck yeah. Difficult journey. What can we do about it? Well, it says be true to you. So it kind of goes hand in hand with what we just talked about, making time for self-care. But also it means being true to yourself. Don't let others cross your boundaries. Don't be a doormat. Don't, allow others to lead you in a direction that you don't want to go into. Learn to, it's okay to say no. Be true to you. Be true to you. Um, if you feel that, something is not for your highest good, if you feel like something is not, if it could be a person, it could be, like I said, a relationship, it could be a job, it could be, a situation that you don't feel is helping you to grow or evolve, then it's probably a distraction. And maybe it's not for your highest good, whatever it is. And so be true to you, whatever that means to you. And then there's also family changes. So, with family changes, maybe some of you are going through major family changes. I know for me, I've had many family changes lately. Huge family changes as my daughter has moved away to go away to college. And I spoke about in my last video, a couple of videos ago, I mean, how when my mother passed away and my best friend moved to another state. Anyway, family changes, and that really shifts a person when things like that happen. When all these changes happen, everything shifts. And so, in this case, maybe family changes are positive, maybe not so positive, but at the same time, if there is some kind of how do I put this? If something has shifted and now there's like some kind of opening, some kind of void that needs to be filled, maybe now's the time to look for your soul family, or maybe you are meeting your soul family. And so whatever this means to you, but it says family changes. Maybe some of you are pregnant. Maybe some of you want to have a baby. All right. And then, okay, next one is emotional withdrawal. So we're asking, heck yeah, this is a difficult journey. So what can we do about it? So this is about retreating. So if you look at him, he's withdrawing at an ocean, and he's meditating, he's retreating. Now is the time to go on this spiritual journey. Now is the time to go within, because that's where the real happiness lies anyway. Nothing's distracting this person. He's just calm, he's serene, he's at peace, he's withdrawing. He's going, he's doing his spiritual quest here. Okay? So that's something we can do to get through this difficult journey. All right, the next card you got is Peaks of Joy, and it was reversed. So, what this talks about is inner happiness is key. So, Peaks of Joy is about, feeling high on life because things are happening super duper well. Everything's going great, you're working the job you love, you're in the relationship you love, and everything's just dandy. Well, when this is reversed, it's talking about, you can't really rely on outer things to bring you joy, because what happens when, you know, that peak turns into more of a, I don't know, like a gully or a valley. And so, when things are taken away, you know, you're now at the will of those things, material things. Maybe it's like, oh, I'll be happy when I get this new house, or I'll be happy when I lose this much weight, or I'll be happy when I'm in my twin flame relationship. And they're saying, no, be happy now. They're saying, no, 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 be this now. Don't wait. Don't wait till you're that perfect weight. Don't wait till you have that perfect house or that perfect relationship. Do it now. Okay. All right. What else? Heck yeah, this is a difficult journey. So what could we do about it? Okay, so I pulled the 432 hertz frequency of universe and body. So I like to listen to this at night. It is very healing. And this is supposed to be the frequency of the universe, 432 hertz. And if you go on YouTube, you could see it everywhere. And you can play it all night, or you can play it while you're working. Just play it at any time, and it will heal you. All right, the next card you got is Scribe. And so what this means to me is maybe some of you maybe keep journals. Maybe some of you are writers. Maybe you're writing a book. Gosh, if you're on the twin flame journey, I mean, that's a book, right? There's a lot to write about on this twin flame journey. This is not, like this could definitely be a novel. And or just a lot of you are healers, or a lot of you have other missions in life, and so you are preserving the knowledge, whatever you're learning right now. I know if you're like me on this twin flame journey and you're getting out of the matrix and you're deprogramming yourself, um you are probably writing down a lot, gathering information, and you're probably preserving a lot of knowledge. So keep doing that. Keep researching, keep preserving knowledge, share it with people, teach people how to deprogram and get out of this matrix, because the twin flame is definitely forcing us all to do that. All right. And then again, I asked every deck, heck yeah, this is a difficult journey. So what could we do about it? And I got, it's up to you. Well, of course it's up to me. So it's up to you. It's up to you to do all these things we talked about. And see how, she's got her third eye wide open, or something's glowing out of her third eye. It's just about, for me, it's about like using your intuition, having a new perspective, asking for divine guidance. It's almost like the wings are wrapping around her. It's like allowing the angels to wrap their wings around you and to hold you and to heal you and to help you do all these things, while you're being an alchemist, while you're emotionally healing, while you're dancing with life, while you're being true to yourself. All right, the next card you got is Breakthrough. Yep, so having a breakthrough. So, a lot of dark nights of the soul, especially this week, if some people are going through that with this new moon energy, it's really a breakthrough. It's really a deprogramming. It's a deep, we get the Tower card a lot. What that means is we are deprogramming all the programs that were given to us as children, and we've all had some kind of programming through school, through our relationships, through punishment, through what's on TV. We were programmed to feel separate from one another. We were programmed not to have unconditional love. And so now we're starting to have breakthroughs. So this twin flame journey is giving us a huge breakthrough. All right, and then I also pulled affirmations in the third person. So I learned this as healing my inner child, because I researched what to do with that. So I had a lot of inner child healing to do. And what I learned is that it seems to work better because I used to be like, oh, I love myself, I love me. And it really wasn't as effective until I started using my name and I started saying, I love Mary Beth. Mary Beth is cherished by me. I am proud of Mary Beth. It's like that. It was like that type of discourse. And when I started using these affirmations about how I loved myself, because like my journey was to emotionally connect to myself due to my inner child traumas. And so this is what worked. And I saw this on a video, and I was very like intrigued, and I tried it, and yes, it works. And your heart starts to explode when you keep doing it. It's very interesting. All right, and then what else? This is a difficult journey. What can we do about it? We got meditation, and this says, Dear Archangel Raphael, please meditate with me and guide my mind and body to focus upon peace, health, and wellness. Yep, and there's many ways to meditate. You could do the Om, that's very like high vibrational. You could do the like watching a candle. You can do the breaths. You could do. I do a lot of the 4 seconds, breathing in, holding 4 seconds, and then releasing 4 seconds. Okay. What else did we get? We also got, I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right. I'm going to say Isolt or Assault. Anyway, it says undying love. The love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So this can mean a couple of things. So number one, this is an undying love that, God has for you and that you have for God and for source and for everyone. It's just like we are all one. And this is your soul. Your soul has an undying love for you that will never, ever, ever, ever go away. This is your soul, okay? This is your divine. If you're a divine feminine, this is your divine masculine side of you. If you're a divine masculine, this is your divine feminine saying this to you. This is an undying love, and because the love you have shared is eternal, because it is you. So, for the most part, this has to do with the divine. It is an undying love, and as long as you know that, and you go through life knowing that you are eternally loved by everyone, by source, by Gaia, even your shadow side, the divine. And you really know that, and you really understand that, and you have an undying love for yourself, then you're pretty unstoppable and your cup is pretty filled at that point. But this also can definitely mean your twin flame. When you do have an undying love for your twin flame, even in the 3D, I'm pretty sure it doesn't even have to be in the 3D. It could just be within you, between your own divine feminine and your own divine masculine side of you. But this undying love that you have for your counterpart, what it does is it creates a portal of love. And what that portal of love does, it actually heals the planet and it heals humanity. That's why there aren't too many twin flames. And you don't have to be in physical union to do that. You could be in so-called physical separation, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're in Timbuktu and you're in Oshkosh B'gosh. It doesn't matter. If you guys have an undying love for each other, you are creating a portal of love. And that portal of love is healing the planet and humanity. Okay, so that could also give you peace, knowing that. And then what else do we get? We also got anything that does not resonate with your inner truth will fall away. Yep. So, well, you got be true to you. So that kind of goes, right? This kind of goes hand in hand. And so it's just talking about, yeah, whatever doesn't resonate, whatever doesn't vibrate, whatever's not a vibrational match. And by the way, everything in life has a vibration. I mean, this card has a vibration. This computer has a vibration. This table has a vibration. This table belonged to my grandmother, by the way. I was an infant walking around this table. I don't even know how I ended up with it. But anyway, this table has a everything has a vibration. And if it's not a vibrational match, it won't feel good to you. And you have to be true to yourself as to what resonates within you, within your inner truth. Otherwise, it will fall away. And that, of course, includes people. All right, the next card you got is you can measure your soul growth through the mirror of your relationships. It's an indicator of where you're at in your ascension process. Yep, that's any relationship. Any relationship you're in, could be friends, could be family. Everybody's mirroring something back to you. And it's just supposed to be an indicator, because everyone's here to, because like I said, it's all about the undying love. At a soul level, we all have an undying love for one another, because at a soul level, we are one. And so they're just here to help you. And then, so in the 3D, they signed up, you signed up to do this, and you're just mirroring back and forth to each other of where you are at in your soul growth. It's an indicator of your ascension process. I don't know if this is going to work, but I have this new deck that I was going to try out and see if it makes any sense. It's called, so it has to do with what I end up pulling is Mercury and Sagittarius in the second house. And then it talks about spiritually, mentally, physically. So I pulled Mercury and Sagittarius in the second house. And so this says communicate insights to understand your beliefs. So, water. I gotta drink some water, sorry. So to communicate insights to understand your beliefs. So as you're gaining more insights, you're coming up with a new perspective, a new belief system. You're being more true to yourself. And so, on a spiritual level, this is being communicated to you. And then it says mental, analyze the wisdom of what you value. Again, I think a lot of that has to do with being true to yourself by analyzing the wisdom of what you like, figure out what you truly value. Now is the time to really figure that out as you go within and you emotionally withdraw. You can figure out what is it that you value. And then in the physical it says let your mind tell you how to, resulting from the understanding of your resources. So whatever your resources are, so I don't know, maybe it has to do with your resources of, let's see, being a scribe. I don't know, maybe it's the knowledge you're writing down, maybe that's a resource. And physically you are getting an understanding of this new knowledge that you're getting, or perhaps it has to do with being an alchemist. That's a resource. Giving light to others or transmuting situations. Whatever you feel are resources. So anyway, that was a little bit of an out of the box way of looking at, how to help yourself in this difficult journey. And I do hope, and then just to sum, I just want to summarize here is that you guys are having a breakthrough here because this is a very difficult journey. And when you know, like, the success you've been having, and when you know, like, where you've been and, like, where you've come from and how far you've come, like, that really helps to see, like the success you've had. Like, instead of looking at the future and saying, oh, I'm not where I want to be, look at where you've come from, like looking back of you and say, oh Lord, this is one heck of a journey, yet look where I've come from. Look who I am compared to last year. And yes, you're still growing, but at the same time, you're learning to deprogram yourself. It's not an overnight thing. The twin flame journey is about getting out of the matrix and getting out of the 3D energies into the 5D. And so it could be very painful to do that. And you're bridging yourself right now. You're like in between worlds, but there's a major breakthrough going on. And I hope these suggestions from the divine helped you. And anyway, that's all I have. And I want to thank you for joining me. And if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification button to see all of my future videos. You could try watching my quick messages. I was going to put a bunch out this week that has to do with, like a quick uplift for the twin flame journey, because I know it could be hard. And so I try to put like the short. So I already did 3. That's already, if you want to check those out. And I was going to do 4 more for the week. And so, I really hope these videos are helping people. And I appreciate you, clicking on my channel. I appreciate your support. And if you're interested in a private reading, my information is below. Otherwise, thank you and have a great night. And I will talk to you next time. Thanks. Bye.